Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you a nice trick how you can maybe not easily but with little of patience sleeve a cable that before you thought was unsleevable. What I'm talking about? Well, in many cases you get cables like this. It's USB 3.0 header cable from front panel ports. The connector is fixed on the cable, it's very wide, cable is very thin, and it makes impossible conventional sleeve where you put a sleeve over the header and over the cable. The sleeve won't fit through this part, and if it will fit, it will be way too large to cover the whole cable. Of course, there are some sleeves that can expand to very big size, but they are made of plastic, literally plastic, and they look, well, let's say it straight, ugly. So a person looks at this and says this cable cannot be sleeved. Well, I'm going to show you that it can be done, and well, the result is quite good. It has some flaws, but you will see now. I'm going to show you the end results so you can decide if you want to watch this video or simply not because you don't like the end results. Here it comes. I've already done this on my USB 3.1 cable that also has a very wide connector, and normal sleeve would not cover it. And as you can see, it's sleeved nicely in a black nylon sleeve. Oh, this is the look. I'm practical man, I'm sleeving only the part that is visible from inside the case because I was short on the materials, but if it works, then it works. So yeah, this is the nice side. As you can see, the sleeve is covering the cable all the way to the end. The plug is still plastic, but it's nicely shaped, so I see no issues with it. And there is the ugly side. As you can see, my method has a flaw because it leaves a seam on the sleeving. But well, given that these cables usually can be tucked in somewhere and the sleeve is only on one side, usually you can hide it somehow. Bend it the correct way and then make sure only one side is exposed in your case, the other is not. So, if you want to know how to sleeve cable like this, so it's looking nice from one side and you have to hide the seam on the other side, I welcome to watch the whole video. So many of you probably have a little idea now how I did that. But let's start from the beginning. I will be using a nylon sleeving, a thick braided nylon sleeve. The company that made it is called Techflex Multifilament. The size of it is 6.35 mm diameter. This is the sleeve I used for this USB 3.1 cable, and I'm going to also use it for 3.0 USB cable. As you can see, I modified the sleeve. I cut it open. Normally it comes like this. It's a normal sleeving, a hollow inside, it's all around, but I took a knife, put it inside and sliced it open like this. I don't think I have to show you how to do it in real life. You get the idea. Put the knife inside and open the sleeving. The very important thing in here is that you have to make sure the edges of the sleeving are melted. Damn it, my lighter is malfunctioning. Okay, you have to make sure that the edges of sleeve are melted. You take a lighter and you hold it closely to the sleeving and look how the sleeving melts on the edges. It's really important for the later part. Need to make sure it's melted from both sides, from where we cut it, and also at the both ends where we cut it the size. Yep, nice. This is good. Now that we have it prepared, here comes the main part. The key to our success. A needle and a piece of thread. Because that's right, what we are going to do is to stitch the sleeving over the cable, just like here. This is all of it. The idea is pretty simple. I'm sure someone already came up with it somewhere else, and I don't know, maybe, but if it's simple, if it works, then it's all good. So we have the nylon prepared, the needle with a thread. I don't think I have to show you how to put a thread in the needle. You need to have steady hands, good eye. The thread that we are going to use, this is a local brand. I doubt you will find it worldwide, but in short, it's 100% polyester thread, nylon thread. It's made for sewing leather and other very thick materials. It's extremely strong, and that's exactly what we need here, a very strong thread, leather grade thread or something like this. So once we have all materials prepared, we are putting the sleeving over cable all the way to the end. For USB 3.1 we make sure it's going all the way to the connector. That's right. Okay, it's fixed in place, and now we are going to start sewing. How do we do it? There is this method I worked out. First, we put a needle from top. I hope the camera is catching a proper focus on this. We put the needle from top. We pull it all the way inside. Now we could use a pair of scissors to... I should have done it before. Put the string through sleeve, but well, it's done now. So we first put a string from the top. Now we are going to put it on the other side, also from top, like this. So it was going first from top to the inside of sleeve. Now it's going other way around, also from inside the sleeve. And now we are going to pull it together. Come on. We need to watch out for the thread getting somewhere else. Okay. And now we might to make sure additionally that the needle is going out from the right hand side, like this. I wonder if anything will be visible here. Okay, so we go from the top inside the sleeve. Next we switch around and go from bottom, and we go to the outside along the cable. Once we pull the string, the sleeve should start closing itself like this. Next we do another turn. We now put our needle from the inside of the sleeve to the outside on the bottom side, and then we pull it from the inside of the sleeve to the outside. We keep about 2 to 3 millimeters distance from the previous insertion point. And once we do this maneuver, this is where we can start pulling the sleeving together. And as you can see, even at first move, it's closing nicely. And from now on, we just go on like that for the rest of sleeving. So again, we put the needle from top to the inside of the sleeve. Next, we put it again from the outside of sleeve but the bottom. And we have our needle coming out. I'll probably have to make a schematic for this. It will be much easier to show the general idea behind this sewing. Then we go from the inside of the sleeve to the outside, and again from the inside to the outside, but on the top side. And as you can see, it's closing up, and so on and so on. Now I'm just going to keep going. Whoops, I made a mistake. No biggie. If you are careful, you can always step back and save yourself. So let me repeat. From the outside to the inside, from top. Then from the outside to the inside, from bottom. Now we make sure that the thread is going to the outside. That's right. And now from the inside to the outside on bottom, and from the inside to the outside on top. This is the whole move. Now I'm just going to shut up and keep going like this. Fast forward. Start. Okay, we are nearing end, and let's just remind again everyone how this hem goes on from the top, from the outside to the inside. That's right. Oh, come on. Next, from the top, from the bottom, from the outside to the inside again. And then we return from the inside to the outside at the bottom, from the inside to the outside at the top. And I think we will fit one more from the outside to the inside at top, from the outside to the inside at bottom. And this is the end. We need to finish it up, so I'm going to just do a few loops in here. Show me some loops, brother. To close up the stitch. And again, now we are just trying to aim from the top to the bottom through all the layers of sleeve. And that's it. Come closer in here. We'll cut both ends. Make sure there is still some thread left on the needle, or you can lose it somewhere, and it's really painful to step on a needle hiding somewhere on the floor. Okay, we are now going to do a simple knot. 1 and 2. Oh, come on. Come on. And that's it. Cut the loose ends. And done. This is how you can sleeve your own USB 3.0 cable. The cable that you thought before it's unsleevable. Again, you will have to make sure the whole sleeving is turned the way that it's not visible, the seam is not visible from the outside. So probably somewhere like on bottom, if your cable is laying flat on the bottom of the case. In this position, the seam is practically invisible and you have really nice sleeving on your cable. And exactly as we did first part, you just need to continue the second part for whole USB 3.0 cable. As you could see before, this method can be applied for both, for example, USB 3.1 cable, this USB 3.0, but also, for example, for the SATA data cables, which are also difficult to sleeve. You can go easy, go smart on this using this stitching method. And well, that will be it. All that is left is to finish the second part, but I am sure you can do it now alone. Thanks for watching. If you like DIY do-it-yourself video like this about case modding and PC stuff, make sure to subscribe, like, and maybe share. Again, thanks for watching and see you in my other videos or my gaming streams. See ya!